Alright, we're out here playing the private course that we built over the course of the pandemic. Hole 1's 260 feet, straight backhand shot. I go with the essence here, just looking to hyzer flip it straight at the basket, finishes a little bit left. Left myself with about a 25 to 30 footer. Putt was a little high left, but it's stuck. Down 1, hole 2. The only way you're getting this one is with a high forehand. Very technical. Going Firebird here, threw it way too straight, way too wide. Hit that tree. Left myself with a, 65, 70 footer. Not really trying to make this, just looking to throw it up there and give it a chance. But sometimes you get lucky. Big putt, down 2. This might be the shortest hole on the course, or one of the shortest. It's only 245, 250 feet. You can go backhand or forehand here. I'm going Firebird again. Threw this one about as perfect as I could. Left me a pretty short putt. Down 3. Now we're playing a par 4, 575 feet. We're going all the way to the pine tree out in the distance. You can't really see it here. All you really need to do is get out of the gap. So I went forehand flex again with the Firebird. Most people are going to go backhand here. I'm obviously more of a forehand player. And then usually you're going to be left with some sort of forehand approach. I think I'm going Firebird again. It's probably a 275 foot shot. A little high, but I hit the tree. Basically put me right next to the basket. Down 4. This is the shortest hole on the course. So this is only about 170 feet. Super technical. There's a little window to get through. You can kind of see it actually right in the middle of the screen. So I'm trying to do a backhand turning shot through there, but I missed it off to the left. You're always left with some sort of interesting fun putt in here. I'm kind of standing on a slope, so I can't really jump this. Not to mention there's snow everywhere. So still down 4. Another forehand tunnel. This one you just got to keep it low, throw it hard. Hopefully you get a skip up there to the basket on the right. This one I threw a little bit high, kind of got lucky and snuck through everything. Decent putt, so that should put me at down 5. We're going to the basket. You can see out in the distance here. It's another par 3. This one's tough. Backhand's probably the play. I'm going to shoot the gap though with the forehand. Threw this one pretty well. Another short putt here. So now I'm down 6. Hole 8, 300 feet. Another forehand shot. There's actually a water hazard that's right in front of the tee pad here. You can kind of see it. This one's also extremely technical. Did not throw this well. Got over on it a little bit. Hit the tree. Left with a little tricky approach. Going with the splice here. And I left it short. Wasn't too happy about this. So I have to make a 30 footer to save my par. I do, so still down 6. Hole 9. This is a backhand turnover or another forehand. I'm basically trying to throw it over the top of this tree off to the left. You'll see here in a second. Going Firebird again. This one was pretty much perfect. As long as you don't get any turn on it, you're usually good. Yeah, it's right by the basket. So down 7. I'm pretty much on fire right now. Hole 10, this is a 300 foot shot. You can go either backhand or forehand here. This is a new hole that we added in. Didn't do too well there. Little forehand approach with my AVRX3. Par. Hole 11, basically have to shoot this gap with a backhand back to the first basket that we played. This one's decent. I threw it a little bit high and kind of hit some of those twigs just outside the circle here. Just threw it up too high, didn't commit. Hole 12, another backhand, basically trying to go through the corner where the gap is. I clearly yanked it off to the right. camera cut out there for a little bit, so I ended up with a par on that one. Hole 13, easiest shot here is another forehand. You can also go over the top of the backhand or through the gap with the backhand if you have a big arm. That should be pretty close. Another Firebird shot. I use the Firebird a ton on this course. I think that puts me at down 8. Hole 14, you can shoot the gap, you can go hyzer around everything with a backhand. You can pretty much do whatever you want on this hole. I'm going forehand flex with a Justice. And this thing did not get stable enough quick. Still inside the circle. And I fluffed the putt. At this point, I kind of knew I was on course record pace, so I probably was getting in my own head. Hole 15, par 5, we're going all the way back to the basket that was by the creek. So basically just trying to bite off as much distance as you can. There's certain landing zones you need to land in to get an eagle look. I did not get there. So I'm just trying to pitch up through the gap. This is my 3rd shot, so it's a soft par 5. As you can see, I threw 2 pretty poor shots, and I'm still going to end up with a birdie on it. So I'm down 9. Hole 16, this is a backhand shot. Of course, I'm throwing a silly forehand. This actually was pretty good. This was going to give me a look. I kicked off the tree. At this point, I was looking for my disc for about 10 minutes. Finally found it. I thought I made that. Hole 17, and the camera's going to cut out after this hole, so. Another forehand. Going destroyer here through this way too wide. Don't need that much flex. I got a long putt, circle 2. It's probably a 40-footer, 45-footer. And I bang it to finish down 10.